how fortunate are we, first of all, just as actors to be working. Come on, the Screen Actors Guild has about a 97% unemployment rate at all times. I'm serious. I was on the board of directors in the 80s, and in the 80s it was 97% unemployment. Of the 3% that were employed, 1/2 of 1% of those earn their living as actors. The rest of them have to augment their acting with other jobs and do everything. So to be on a show, to have a career, to be on this show specifically, is a huge, huge benefit and honor and privilege. And especially this show, with the care and the honor that Cynthia Sidra has given this show, to honor its mythology, to honor its genealogy. Linda and I, every day that we see each other, just here, looking at each other when we cross paths, is like, is this great? And this, in all honesty, even press is a reminder to us, especially Linda and myself, as to how long this show has been acceptable to the public. And acceptable on different levels. I'm not saying it's the most popular show in the world, but the fact that there's press here that wants to cover the resurrection of Dallas means that people still watch. And how cool is that after 35 years?
And stepping in as a director now for the first time in this
incarnation.
Yeah, what does that look like? I mean, is it? I know you've done it for the original series, but you have different actors.
I'm looking at the difference right now.
Oh, the technology.
I'm looking at you recording now. And you, and we have cameras that I'm using. As a matter of fact, I'll use one today. That's the size of this iPhone. That's going to go up in the corner of a set and take camera quality HD film, and it can run for 25 minutes. The last time I directed, we had Panavision 35 millimeter cameras with giant mags on them that weighed maybe 10 pounds. That ran for anywhere, if you were shooting rapid, slow motion, it was like 6 minutes, or it could go maybe 14 minutes. We have a chip. You say reloading, and a guy comes up and goes, okay, ready. And it used to be take it off, take it to the dark room. A guy brings another one out, and then you thread it, and then you start it, and it's going, and you got to rethread it. Technology is so different.
But do you find that because you have such a history with Linda, for example, you direct her differently than you would direct a Jesse or a Josh?
I do. For two different reasons. Linda's my closest friend, now that my other closest friend is gone. And we know each other so well. I don't have to tell her anything. I can remind her of what she already knows, but I don't have to plant any new seed. It's all in there. I just have to go, hey, remember, just a minute, yeah. And it's like, no, you don't have to tell me more than that. I'm okay. The other people, I don't tell them how to act, but I can see as a third eye a possibility of something, and if I suggest it and they like it, it's great. If not, they don't have to take it. But it's a new idea. They're new to the characters. This is a new idea, and that's my job. So it is different. The way I treat Linda is different than the way I treat the other characters.
Isn't it difficult to direct yourself, or are you so familiar with the character you don't need any direction?
I love me. I'm one of my favorite actors. I accept all my own direction. It's interesting because both Linda and I try our very best to give your A game on take one. That's just the way that we work. You do it on take one. What Mike Robin, who is the producer and director of the show, said to me as he left in the middle of my show, he said, it's not arrogance to take time with your own character. And I think that was probably somewhere in the back of my mind. I'm confident enough that my first take is okay. Maybe my second take would be better. Maybe I would find something new. And the tendency that I have would be to say, okay is okay. And he reminded me it's not arrogance to give everybody else 3 and 4 takes to, fine-tune what they want to do. And you don't have to do it on the first take every time. So in that sense, it was a nice encouragement to take my own work as seriously as I obviously take other people's work.
Because you have that soap experience and you know how fast it is, how many pages. So here you get to rehearse and you get to have more takes.
We're still on a time crunch. This is this is tough filmmaking. We're shooting. our shows are about 42, 41 minutes when they hit the air. And when we're done shooting a show, when it's just compiled, it's maybe 55 to 60 minutes long. You have to take out 15 minutes of film. That's 15 minutes, that's 2 days of work gone. But the amount of time it takes to get a day's work is really intense. It's really, every director wears 3 hats. He wears the CFO, he's the producer, he's a director, and I'm an actor. So I'm wearing a money hat. How expensive is this? How much do I want to go over? If I'm in golden time, do we push the call? I wear my actor's hat. I really need them to do, I need another take, they need another take. And I do my director's thing. That's good enough because we have to move on. It's very interesting combination, all of which are completely 100% enjoyable.